Let's see, Grumpy's in the house. What's up, man? How's it going? All righty. I don't see a lot of people online, period. I haven't even seen much going on Instagram. So I know Junk Monkey is live right now. But good to have you on here, Kyle. How's it going, man? Kyle and Lori, hola. What's up? How's it going? Good to have you. I am by myself tonight, guys, so I'm going to try my best not to get, like I'm already doing, getting sidetracked. See, I'm so sidetracked I can't even think what the word is. Is that you, Yo-Yo? Are you the Yo-Yo? Okay, my wife just said Yo-Yo. Good, Kyle. See, you're doing good. We'll see. We'll just keep chatting until some folks come in. It was us last week, and it's us again this week. Happy Picker, Grumpy Picker, and us. Yes, I think I am. I was actually either that or ADD. So I'm glad you enjoyed the Sega Saga. See, I don't know if I'm ADD or ADHD. I think I was supposed to be diagnosed, but my parents basically refused because, my brother was diagnosed with ADD, either ADD or ADHD. And then they were going to check me, but they were like, no, we're just not going to believe that. And I've been fine. So I haven't needed any medication or anything. I just need to learn to focus. So Coco and Shui, hola, amigo. What's up? How's it going? Good to have you. Well, we got some people coming in. We got about 6 folks. Like I said, I think Junk Monkey's on, so he does Monday nights as well. So some of the folks that would, I think he starts about 30 minutes to an hour before me. And so people from his come in probably about halfway through. You're working on your video right now, Lori? Yeah, I can't multitask. If I'm working on a video, I have to turn everything off. Like, I'll put on some music in the background, like just some like lo-fi or it might sound weird, like light jazz or something light that helps me focus. Some ambient type music, something like that. Oh, so we got 2 people editing videos. So, by the way, yeah, Kenny G. By the way, Coco, how's Chewy doing on that cross listing? We're about to start our cross listing. That's coming pretty soon. So we used to cross list everything, and then we stopped, and now we decided we need to get back into it. Somebody tell me, what is this? They were mentioning on your live last night, a VC or something like that. What is that? I don't know if I know anything about that, because I can't remember. Mark was saying something about that. I don't know what that is. So if you can help me in the chat, tell me what that is. Oh, by the way, I got to put something in I got a little private group I'm a part of. I got to share with them. So, well, while people come in, virtual assistant. Okay, VA. Yeah, see, I was thinking veterans, hospital or something. That's all I could think of because of my dad. He was in the VA. Someone to cross list for you. Oh, okay, so is it like a computer? So it's virtual. So it's not an actual person. It's a computer that does it, like a program, like a bot or something. Well, cool. We got some folks in. Remember to hit the like if you get a chance. I just hit it. Help me out. You can pay the guy in the Philippines 6 hours. That's right. Didn't you say, was it you that said you did that? Did you find him from doing like mission work or something? Because that's a pretty good deal, $6 an hour. Yeah. Okay. So it's not a bot. Well, guys, we'll get started. I know most of you already know this. I don't know who all is in here. I know there's a few people chatting, but just in case, like to share what's first. Jesus Christ is everything. He's the most important reason for everything I do. In fact, the whole reason I started reselling was so I could do more ministry for him, so I could be more focused on discipling my family, working in the church. And so that's, he's the reason for everything. I've talked to my wife about it. Everything can fade away. Reselling can fade away. Making money can fade away. I hope it doesn't, but it can fade away. And as long as my faith in Christ doesn't fade away, which I don't believe it will, then I'll be good, because that's all that matters, because his word remains forever. The heavens and the earth pass away, but he will never pass away. So I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows the gospel, but, I always say sometimes I'm the person who preaches the gospel needs to hear the gospel the most. And so it's most important. Gospel is the good news. I like to say urgent or important news, because in that good news, there's some hard, maybe things that don't sound so good at first that we need to hear, that we are sinners, that we've sinned against God, and that we need a Savior to forgive us of our sins. The Bible says that every man professes himself good, professes his own ways good, but the truth is none is good. Jesus says that none is good, no, not one. We've all, like sheep, gone away to our own way, gone astray to our own way, to our own sin. And that's why we need Jesus to forgive us. And so we're not good. See, we say things like, if we're asked, have you ever lied before? We would say, well, of course I'm human. But if someone lies to you, you'll call them a liar. So see, we profess ourselves good. We say, well, I'm a human. But when we see other people, we tend to judge them more, when we should be judging ourselves first and foremost. And so the fact of the matter is that we view these things wrong. We don't view them rightly. So what we need to do is view sin for what it is, that it's a transgression against God's law. His law is better than ours. His understanding is higher than ours. And so if we turn from that way of thinking and turn our mind and hearts towards God, and what his truth is, and that he died for us, and we recognize that we are not worthy of any goodness, but he still bestows it upon us. If we put our faith and trust in him, turn from that way of thinking before, and if we turn from that way of thinking, the Bible says he will is just to forgive us, will forgive us of our sins, and not only forgive us, but will make us new creatures. And so that's the gospel. You can be made a new creature, alive in Christ, and have an eternal life. And so that's what's first most important to me. But with that being said, if you don't know Jesus, always send me a message. I do have people occasionally send me messages. If you need prayer, that's also as important. So, amen. Well, we'll get started. Glad to have everybody in. Hope we still got people in here. I know sometimes you start sharing that, you lose people. But you also gain people. But that's okay. I can lose everything as long as I don't lose Christ. That's what matters most. I want to be like Paul, to win Christ. So we got a lot of things to discuss tonight. I got a lot of things I want to share. I know we don't have, massive amounts of people, but the people that are here are massively important. So I want to share with you a few things that is going to be going on. I am changing things. I don't know if you saw my live, or not my live, my what is it called? A story on Instagram. And I talked about a gumball. If you guys saw the gumball machine, would that be a gumball machine, Amber? It's a gumball toy, whatever. I think it's a machine, I guess. It's just, it's not electronic, I guess. But what I'm wanting to do is use gumballs to give out different giveaways. So we're not just going to be doing the what do you call it? The mystery box. We're going to be doing all kinds of giveaways and multiple ones per live, and it's going to be done through the gumball machine, which you can't see right here. It's off in the distance. We grabbed a bunch of the little gumballs, and so anytime we turned it, like a million gumballs came out. So it went totally against what I was trying to do. So we're going to try this week to get the larger ones and see if they just come out one at a time. If they don't, then I'm just going to do the random wheel of selection. So if we can't get the gumball thing to work, I was hoping we could, because I thought it would be something unique and something fun. But if we can't, well, We'll just use the random wheel of selection. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Let me get down here. I was going to talk about this later, but I might talk about it again as more people come in. But I'll let you guys know. So here's what we're going to be doing with the giveaways. And if you have any questions, just put it in the chat. There are going to be a few giveaways. So one of the things that I'm going to change this. Here's some of the selections of giveaways that will happen. One, which is going to be a more rare one, will be $100 store credit. So even if you don't like what I sell in the store, I have stuff that's worth money. So you can get $100 worth of credit, and whatever is in the store, you pick. You let me know. I know Rachel Strickland's done something like this, and I'll send it to you, and you can sell it. You can use it, whatever you want to do. Second one, we wanted to do something unique. Is I'm going to start giving shout outs. So there's a whole bunch of things that I'm going to do, but one is I'm going to have a dedicated time to videos to shout out another YouTuber, another reseller, and how they can buy from you, what you sell, and all that. Another one is I'm going to make a whole. We decided we're still working on this one, but I think we're going to do shorts dedicated to other resellers. So we'll make a whole one dedicated to you. So not just a little slot, but a whole video for you. The other one, of course, is mystery box. We're going to do mystery box giveaway. Then we're going to do ones, a little bit more simple, $10, gift, like a $10 gift card, a Venmo, a Cash App, something like that. Oh, thank you guys. Crazy good giveaways. I don't know if I'm amazing, but I do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Now, another one that is up in the works, I'm going to talk a little bit about it, is merch. So I don't want to get too into this right now, but I'm doing a whole rebranding. We're going to have different slogans, and we're going to have different merch. And so one of the giveaways is going to be we'll start out with just the stickers and pins that we already have. So if you win one of the gumballs that gets the merch, start with stickers, but we'll be going up to shirts, hats, and other things like that. So we are going to be doing that. I'm not really, I wouldn't say big enough where people are wanting merch, but it's a way to get back. So that's something. And then let's see, what is the last one there? Okay, so that's all the different giveaways right now. So there may be more. And so basically what's going to happen is there's going to be 3 different times where people can get a gumball, and going to be doing different times, 3 different times where different people can get a gumball. And depending on what color it is, that's what they're going to win. So, we may still incorporate the wheel of randomness, but right now it's going to be the gumballs. Yeah, merch. I'm hoping to get merch. I'm hoping we'll get it. We have gotten a Fiverr design for something. I'm not going to give it away yet, but we'll be showing it pretty soon. Yeah, Amber didn't do the design, Lori, but me and her collaborated on the idea, and we outsourced it, I guess you could say. But she is going to be doing some other ones. She just let me know. So, yeah, see, Amber has all kinds of ideas. She says, I have ideas in my head. So she has them there. So that, yes, they're somewhere. They're somewhere in there. They're rolling around in there. So yes, new designs, and I just lost my thing. Okay, here we go. So how are you going to get it? So we're starting this week. So only 8 of you know right now, or 7 of you know right now. There's 3 ways we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to still do the game, but I'm not going to do the game just at the end. I'm going to do it random times throughout the live, and there's going to be different games. It's not just going to be the Quiplash, the comic strip. We're going to also do ones with acronyms and things like that, and do different games. And it would be, I would select, but it would be based on who, if you have not won in the past, you'd have to have not won in the past month. So we're going to do that. And so what was I saying? Yeah. So that's how we're still going to do the games. So that's one way to win. Number 2, so something I'm going to be doing on my streams. So if you don't watch the stream, because I do these, Pickin Preacher plays. So if you don't watch them, go check it out or ask, talk to people. I'm going to be doing a random fact. So if you missed it and you want to ask around what the random fact is. So I'm going to give a random fact every Thursday night, and I'll probably post it somewhere else as well. But then I'm going to randomly ask, what is the random fact on the live, and whoever says it first wins the gumball. The next one is word of the week. So the word of the week is going to be put up on Instagram post, stories, reels, YouTube shorts, maybe in the YouTube video. So between the live, so after Monday night all the way to the next Monday, there will be, and I'm going to say it in a video or in a post or something, the word of the week. So then that's going to be another thing. During the live, I'm going to say this random word, and whoever catches it first, and we see they type it in the chat, is going to win a gumball. So there you go. So those are the 3 ways. We may come up with some other ways. And if I say the word twice, then I guess I have to give 2 giveaways away. So does that make sense? Any questions on how to win these giveaways or win the gumballs? If we don't do the gumballs, it will be a random wheel. Any questions? Does that make sense? So lots of ways to win. Lots of ways to win. And I'm going to be trying to keep thinking of new things as well. So before I get into something else, how's everybody's week been? You guys got any crazy hauls or sales that you had, stuff that you were able to pick up and resell? Let me know what your most favorite one was. Okay, cool. Coco says it makes sense. I want to ask, because me and my wife, I'm not debating her. I actually agree with her. But I want to show you guys something. No, I actually agree with her on this. But I bought something, a whole lot of something, because I got it for real cheap. If you don't know what this is, it doesn't sell real well. But let me, I don't know if you can hear my wife laughing. So I went to the thrift store. There's this teen challenge here that's called Super Thrift now. They changed their name. And they hold games. They hold games for me. If they find video games, they hold it because I'm in there pretty much every day. And I went in there and they said, "Hey, we have some Wii U toys." And I was like, "Oh, if you don't know what an amiibo is, it's this thing that you put in the game. You can put it on Switch." Huh? Yeah. I got some up here. I'll just show you. So it's like a toy you put in for your game, and they can upgrade, and you can get stats on your video game. So there's this one called Infinity. They don't sell well, but look, there's a whole bunch of new sealed of these Infinities. Now, the sell-through rate is not that great, but they sell between $20 to $30. Of course, I think it's like $24 to $30 free shipping. So, but it's only like 1, maybe 2 per month. So I did something kind of stupid, but I think it might be good. What's up, Caleb? Good to see you, man. I think it might have been good. So tell me what you guys think. Grill me, roast me. But they're sealed, man. And I bought a whole bunch of them. I bought 6 cases of them. It was $100 worth, but I only paid $2.10 per each one of these. So I'm going to try to sell them locally for really cheap, and then I'm going to, just keep them, and who knows, maybe they'll go up in value a little bit and people will get nostalgia. But I want to know, if you would have been able to get a whole bunch of these, if you're a video game reseller, for $2.10, what have you gotten these? They're sealed. Yeah, so let me know if I was extremely stupid. Yeah, Caleb, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in.
But you're secondary.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. So my wife, I'm coming to the chat too. Don't worry. But so what was that was the there's a primary purpose, and that was my secondary purpose. But the real reason I did it is because these guys have been looking out for stuff for me. So if I'm like, yeah, look out for me, and then I don't get what they look out, there's other people asking to hold stuff as well. So I've learned to even pick up the stuff I don't really want, even if it's only like $1 or $2 profit, because I'm building rapport with them. So the purpose of buying this, they wanted to get rid of them. I bought them all for $100. So my purpose, real purpose, was to build that relationship with the thrift store. So tell me what you guys think. Would you do the same thing, or would you just say, no, man, forget that? I did it. So, let me know what you think. Coco, you said you went to the bins today for 3 hours. Nice. I've been driving around all day, but what'd you find? Oh, Pendleton jacket. Nice. We picked up a few of those vintage Pendleton like flannel shirts. Those always sold pretty good. Shipped out 22 things today. Wow. Was that just from Saturday and Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? I only shipped out 13 items. And that was from half of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sold another 11 today. Yeah, see, that's awesome, because my sales, I was selling around 10 a day. They're only at about 5 a day right now. I've sold 3 items today, I think. So my sales have been kind of down right now. Yeah. You love a trip to the bins. Yeah, I know we've talked about going again, but I get kind of drained there. I'm going to be honest. I like it if I'm in the mood, but you ask my wife, I go in, I'm ready to go. I want to go in, whatever I'm getting, I'm ready to get out. Yeah, I hope I sell 22 items in one day as well. Like I said, was that one day or multiple days? Because either way, 11 sales in one day is really good. Okay, Caleb, what's the sell-through rate? I think you missed that part. The sell-through rate is what, maybe like 15%? Okay, Amber's going to look it up. The sell-through rate wasn't that good, but I know they sell. I mean, I've seen, and not only that, I know I could sell some for really cheap here. I mean, I only paid $2.10. It was, like I said, it was mostly to build the relationship. The sell-through rate is not good on eBay. I normally wouldn't do that. I wanted to say no, but they were pulling all these out, and they're like, man, I'll give you a real good deal, because they had them for like $6. And they were like, I'll give them all to you for $100. And so it's $2.10. So I was like, I want to keep a good relationship with these guys. So I did it. Okay, my wife said there are 110 lifts listed. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so you're talking about 8%. Yeah, the sell-through rate is horrible. Horrible. So I'm going to try to sell them to some young families locally. Usually we use stuff. People are always selling Infinity locally. So I'm going to try to do that. Jen said, I keep forgetting that you go live. I'm not. Oh, it's all good. What do you mean? You're always here. You're always here. I've never seen you forget. So thanks for coming in, though. Ryan Blissett, what's up, man? Yeah, I got Amiibo cards today, actually. Yeah, I collect the figures, so that's something. So he said, I get the Amiibo cards, but I've been wanting to collect the figures, planning on getting the Metroid Dread Amiibos. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't even seen those. Yeah, I got a bunch of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards, and then I had Mabel, and I forget the pink, like, wolf or whatever. I can't remember their name. But yeah, I picked those up today. I can show you what I picked. I'll pull it up. Hey, Amber, can you bring me those games I picked up today? I think. All right. Everybody say hey to Nini. This is my mother-in-law. That sounds like someone you and I know. Who would that be?
My dad.
Yeah, well, there you go. She married the reenactment of the reincarnation. The reincarnation. Married. They say you either marry your mom or you marry your dad, like a person that's just like them. So I guess that's what she did. So hey, that's good. Mr. Mike's a good guy. I can take that. I'll take that. I have very good in-laws. You guys always hear about people saying hiding from the in-laws. I don't hide from my in-laws are super cool. And see, like I don't know if you guys saw the video, but my mother-in-law is on all my videos, so I really appreciate that. Huh? Yeah, my mom does. I asked my mom, I said, hey, have you seen the videos? She goes, no, I haven't seen your videos, but my mother-in-law's on every single one, so thanks, Nene. You were awesome. Would it, Chewy? Ask Chewy if he would have picked them up. I want to know. I want to see if he would have picked them up. Yes, I am almost at 600, so if you guys know anybody that isn't subscribed, I need 3 more. So just tell 3 people to subscribe to me, and then I'm trying to get up there. Reseller Madness, Will in the house. What is up? All right. Poker Medic. I haven't seen you before, Poker Medic. Thanks for coming in. Glad to have you in. Oh, saw you at a yard sale Friday morning and added. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, this is a guy. He took my weed from me. Poker Medic, you took my weed from me. All right, guys. I don't. Shout out to Poker Medic because he got a good deal. There was a Wii I was going to buy at this garage sale, and I kept texting the lady, and I said, hey, is that still there? And she said, yes, it's all still here. So I went there, and I saw a guy, and I saw him on his phone, and I went, oh, I bet he got it. So I went up there. I said, is the Wii still here? And she said, yeah, it's about to be sold, though, and I saw Poker Medic. So you know what, though? I don't get mad about that stuff. I've seen people complain. I think that's awesome, man. Make your money or collect. You know, if you're collecting, I say amen. I like meeting other resellers and collectors in the area personally because it builds connection. So hopefully we can connect. Hey, I'm going to send my email. If you're still on here, man, I'm going to send my email up here, and I'm going to give you my number because I would – love to be connected here. And if someone can remind me, like I said, I'm not so good at this. If someone can remind me, I think I might have gotten it. Hold up. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Hey, Will, I'm putting you something. So, just you got the blue wrench. I got a few people. I got this blue wrench. I've already talked to them about it. So. Hopefully they remember I talked to him. See, Bible Belt Pickers, he's fancy with a blue wrench. Well, cool. So let me know if Chewy would have gotten it, by the way, because I want to know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, those that just showed up, I bought $100 worth of these for $2 each. So, you know, I normally wouldn't do that, but I did it this time. The 22 is Friday through Sunday. That's really good. So pretty much 7 sales a day. Man, see, everybody's sales are trending up. Mine, I did really good last week. Last week we had like 2,500 in sales, but it's gone back down this week. But that's really good. I'm happy for everybody. Yeah. Oh, okay, so Will, so I didn't do so bad. Will says it's a good thing to stack up on Wii U staples. Sorry, my eyes are burning. Stack up on Wii U staples. So see, and look, let me say something. See, my wife said she trusts you, Will, because Will got a whole bunch of Marios, right? He got a whole bunch of Mario All-Stars games. Wasn't it Mario All-Stars? I'm trying to remember. And he doubled his money on them. And he thought he was going to have to hold them for a few years, but he only held them for like a year. So, hey, I'm down with that. I'll take that. We had a new star in the video in the video tonight. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was like, wait, I thought you were talking about in the live. Yep, yeah. Ezekiel's my little funny actor, so he did a good job. That was Little Keith, by the way. If you haven't seen the video, go check out the premiere after this or tomorrow, whenever you get a chance. That would be really cool. And yeah, do what? All right, Ezekiel, the star of the show, is gonna come say hi. He heard me. Come on, buddy. You want to say hey to everybody? This is my boy Ezekiel. He was the one in the premiere, so he did good. You did good, didn't you? Did you have fun? You gonna be in another video? All right, love you, buddy.
Remember, don't get in any DeLoreans.
Yeah, don't get any DeLoreans because I don't want you going in the future finding yourself. So, well, right on. Coco, your sales are all over the place. Yeah, mine kind of are too. It's, yeah. Man, Will, 45 sold? Wow. All right, I'm gonna follow you on this. That sounds really good. All right. Well, I'm gonna get back to topic. I want to. I heard people talking about sales, but what was something crazy? Did anybody sell something really cool that they're excited about? I want to show you this. I'm going to put this up on the screen. I got this. We paid $50. We still made money. Rachel says that shipping's always $27. She was wrong on this one, but I want to show you this. Tell me if you guys have ever had anything like this before. So I sold this. Actually took a $240. It wasn't $259, so it's a bed jet climate comfort for it's you put it in your bed and it like blows air or heat underneath the sheets. And so we sold it for $250 or $240 free shipping. I thought the shipping was going to be like $30, $40. I got insurance. I always get insurance on expensive items, and it ended up being like $60. But we sold it. We got $90, so it was worth it. But let me know if you've ever had anything like that. Because I don't normally go out of the box, but my wife's been picking up a bunch of free stuff, and so she goes to she's in a local moms group and on Facebook, and so she gets a whole bunch of free stuff. So that's paid for. When you say it's paid for our groceries, so she's been able to pretty much pay for our, groceries are expensive right now, and so she's been able to pick up a lot of free stuff. We're able to flip it, take it to consignment stores, and so our groceries are taken care of. So praise the Lord for that. That's been awesome. All right. I don't know if there's too many. I don't know if there's too many gamers and stuff in here, but I wanted to share something. I have some new videos coming out about trying to build my collection. I don't know if you guys follow Dealing with Dalton, but he's doing one building his shoe collection. So I'm going to actually reach out to him and see if I can do some kind of trade, because he said he's going to trade stuff and buy stuff to flip. Well, he won't resell. He only resells shoes, doesn't he? Yeah. I think he does some, because he said he did have some video games. But if anybody has any games that they know that I want, or games that I have that you want, please let me know. I am up to trade. And if you know anyone that has Sega Saturn, please contact me. I want to trade for it, because that's going to be something I'm doing in this next video series, is building my Sega Saturn collection. So if you know anybody that has Sega Saturn, some of you are probably like, what is a Sega Saturn? They weren't a big, it's kind of a flop, but it's a very rare one, and the games are extremely expensive. So if you know anyone, please let me know. That would be super awesome. I don't know if I shared this. I'm going to be rebranding the channel pretty soon. I did share that? Okay. So for those that don't know, I am changing things up a little. And same thing, with the logo and all that stuff. When you start this, you got an idea, and then as you're going, the ideas start kind of coming and changing. Oh, wow. We sold a Stetson today for $89.99. Had offered it for $75. I had offered it for $75 to someone on Mercari, but they declined. Lucky for us. I can't tell you how often I send offers, and then my item sells full price. For example, I'm not going to go dig them out, but I have some Nike shoes. Some guy from, where was it? Was it Greece? It might have been Germany. I don't remember. But this guy asked. Oh no, it was in Slovakia. It was Slovakia. He asked if I could ship him there. I was gonna go look to see if I could, Well, they sold full price. So locally, I'm not locally, but in the States. So that's always cool because I send an offer to other people. All the time I send offers and then I get the full price sale. So always send offers because somebody might jump in and magically buy the full priced one. You never know. Never ever know. Let's see. I did buy a few other things. I've seen people do this. I want to ask what you guys think. Um, I mean, it was cheap, and I've seen them sell. But tell me if you got. I've seen people talk about these. Does anybody know about these? These big mouth Billy Bass. It talks and sings. So it's still new. It is open box, but it's new. I think what was it like? Sells for like $40, $30 or $40. I think we paid $4 for it. Tell me if you would have picked that up or if you've ever sold it. I've seen a lot of people talk about selling it, and we're not an everything reseller team, but we're kind of doing that. Oh, what the Billy Bass is in a BOLO list? Oh wow. Okay. So, see that's why we do this, so we can learn from each other. Kogo says that's in a BOLO list, in her BOLO list. So wow. Found one a while ago, but didn't pick it up because they were asking 15. Okay, well yeah, I think ours was like $4 or $5. They used to sell like crazy. Maybe that's why I thought, because I know I've heard people talk about them. Yeah, I've never sold one. I've never picked one up. But hey, there it is. I got it. Okay, cool. I noticed people said they would pick up the Billy Bass, but nobody said that they'd pick up the Infinity. So everybody was nice, said, oh, wow, what's the sell-through? But nobody said they would have picked it up. Chewy, maybe. Did you find out, Coco, Chewy would have picked up the Infinity? Will says, I sold an incomplete Mega Bloks Call of Duty building set. Came from a freebie pile at a sale, got 50 plus shipping and handling. Easy money. Heck yeah, anything that's free and you make money on is always really good. So it's free. They just threw it in there with you. Yeah, that's really good. Like I said, we've been picking up a lot of freebies because, my wife sent out that ad on Facebook, and people are contacting her left and right. We keep going and picking up big old bags of clothes, and we've even gotten games, shoes. I always like when I see shoes, unless they're really bad. But what we do is we get a lot of stuff. I mean, it's like the van's full. We do it like twice a week. We come home, she sorts through everything. I help her sort through, and all the stuff we can take to the consignment store. Or we take that, put it on the hangers, clean them if they need, if they weren't washed before we got them. And we take them to the consignment store, let them sit, get the money there. Then we take all the kids' stuff to the kids' consignment store, and we get cash right up front. And then anything that we're going to put on Poshmark or eBay or something, we set that aside as well. And then all the winter stuff, we have a whole bunch of bins set aside for different seasons. So yeah, it's been really good. Like only 2 weeks in now, and I think on all the free stuff we've already made close to $200. So I am perfectly okay with that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, if you will, put in some of the YouTube folks in here. Caleb put in Will's, and Will, you put in Caleb's. So that way you're promoting each other. And whenever you're done, like I said, whenever you're done, check out Ezekiel's first premiere with us, the new star in the show. So I thought you came in last week, Jen. I thought you were here. Maybe not. I thought you were. I don't know. I thought I remember you coming in, or maybe that was the stream. I will be streaming this weekend or this Thursday. I will not be with my son and my daughter because they're going to be gone, but I'm probably going to do something else like Mario or something because a lot of people have asked about that. Yeah, I'm glad you're here for sure. Well, there was something else I was going to say about some things coming up, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, well, if I remember, I'll let you know. I will definitely let you know. Um, and what was it? I'm trying to remember what it was. Something new with the videos. I don't remember. Oh well. I don't know if Ryan Blissett's still in here, but I was going to show him some of the games I got today. I went and picked this up today. It was $165. Picked up some really good stuff. It's probably worth about double the money, but I did keep a few. If you ever find GameCube, get it. But everything's complete in box. Got Zelda Wind Waker. Got the what is this? Which one is this? Oh, the collector's edition. I can't see it. There we go. And let's go through the GameCube. I put up 2 GameCubes. Where are the GameCubes I put up? Here we go. Got 2 Harvest Moon games, Magical Melody, and A Wonderful Life. These aren't super expensive, but they're GameCube. Those are part of the collection. I already have the Zelda, so they're selling. And then Shadow of the Colossus, PS2. Nothing like real valuable except the Zeldas. Dark Cloud, that's selling. I also have Dark Cloud 2, which is in the collection. Okami, that's a pretty good one. I never knew how to say this one, but this was a pretty cool one. And then Story of Seasons, DS, and Harvest Moon. And he was talking about these amiibo cards. I just got a whole stack of amiibo cards, like a whole bunch of them. So if anybody knows anything about these, my son knows a little bit about them, but I don't know the value of them. I don't really keep this stuff. So if anybody knows, has sold any of these, let me know in the chat. I just saw what Nene said. All right, I'm going to come back to some other questions, but let me answer this really quick. Nina Peary, that's my mother-in-law. Nene asked, can you explain why Ezekiel is going to roll in poison ivy on his way out in the premiere? Okay, so if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Basically, it's I don't want to give it all away if you haven't seen it, but basically Ezekiel is me as a kid in the video. My son Ezekiel is playing as me as a kid. He came from the past and came to the future to meet me. And at the end, he says he's going to go roll around in poison ivy because he's mad at his mom. All right, so here's the story. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Glad you're on. So here's the story of what happened. So when I was a kid, I think I was a little bit older than Ezekiel. I think I was 8 or 9. Well, my best friend across the street, he had a lot next door. Nene, if you remember Jim going over there, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's like a lot right above his, like to the right side of his house, and it was this like trails and all kinds of stuff. Well, there's poison ivy, and one time we were riding our bikes, and I got into some poison ivy. So my mom told me I can't go back and play in the lot because there's poison ivy. So what my really smart self did was I went to my backyard because my backyard had a lot of poison ivy. And I was like, well, I'm going to show her that I'm going to get poison ivy wherever I go, and she's going to let me play over there anyways. So I went outside, and I went to the backyard, and I rolled around in poison ivy. That's what I did. I rolled around in poison ivy, and because I was mad at my mom, just like Ezekiel said. I came in and said, hey, Mom, guess what? And she said, what? And I said, remember how you said I couldn't play over there because there's poison ivy? She said, well, yeah, I don't want you to get poison ivy. I said, well, guess what I did? And she said, what did you do, Keith? I said, I rolled around in poison ivy because it's in our backyard, too. She was like, well, that was stupid. And, thankfully we got a lot. Like, I got clean, but I definitely got poison ivy all over myself. That was really stupid. But I will say this. Kids, don't follow my bad example for that. But I did get to go after I was grounded from doing that. I got to go and play in my neighbor's extra lot. So, hey, it did work in its own strange little way. So, who knows? So, all right. So if you guys didn't watch that premiere, go check it out and you'll see. What was my best find this weekend? So this weekend, I'm going to pull it over here. So this weekend, I went to a garage sale. I won't show you everything, but don't worry about these VHSs. For some reason, I always think I'm going to get VHSs. My wife always says, stop. They're only like $4 or $5 a piece, but I got them. But I got this whole tote of PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games, and they were all like 50 cents to $2. I bought 60 something probably or 60 for like $60. But there's a lot of cool ones. I mean, there was a lot of not good games, mostly sports games, but just to show you, I mean, it's a whole lot. So it's not just one find. Did we find just one thing that was really cool? That was pretty much it, right? So just two things here. So like I said, I paid 60 for the whole lot. I got this Mega Man Legends, which is worth about 60 to 80 bucks, right? 60. So just this right here pays for the whole entire lot. And then I got this ET. Do you remember how much that was? Like, 20, maybe 30, maybe. It wasn't like real good, but a lot of little $15 to $20, $30 games. But those were the main ones. Let's see. There were some decent ones. Like I said, like the NFL and NBA Street games. I got some Midnight Clubs, Midnight Club Dub Editions, like a $25 game. I got like two of those. Burnout, $15. So Sly Cooper, $15. I got a lot of really good ones. And then I got some loose games as well. Now they're pretty scratched up. They look like Satan came and ate them, but hey, I can get them resurfaced. So that would probably be my best, because we didn't really pick up a lot this weekend. I think that was about it that we got. We picked up maybe some clothes or shoes, but not really. I wouldn't say really. That was probably the best thing. Kyle and I played Amazing Race together on the Wii tonight. Now that was a good time. Nice. I caught my wife a few weeks. She's looking at me. I caught her a few weeks ago as I was going into a stream, and she comes walking over back here. If you can see my TV, I have my retro set up back here, and she comes in here and just grabs the 64 controller and starts playing Mario, and she was holding it wrong. But she did play it. Didn't you play it when you were younger? But she was holding the 64 like that. And she's holding her thumb over the joystick. That's the wrong way to hold it. But anyway, she played it. You played it for a while. What was I doing? Oh, I was doing. I had an accountability meeting with some other resellers and Christian resellers. So I was on it, and the whole time I was on there, she was playing. So it was like an hour long. My wife was playing video games. I had to laugh. I thought it was so funny. But it was cool because, it's like we're laid back now, so we don't care. It was a lot of fun. Digging the Wind Waker. Yeah, dude, it's really cool. I'm glad. I already have one, so I'm going to be selling this one or using it for trades for the Sega Saturn saga. I'm glad you're in, man. Thanks for coming in. Rachel, don't know if I said hey, but I'm going to say hey again. Thanks for coming in. And thank you, Will, for putting up her YouTube. Ryan says, I have those same ones. I think those are the Sanrio cards, right? I want to get into collecting GameCube and original Xbox games along with other systems. So that's something I picked up actually from my friend. So it wasn't on the weekend. I picked up a sealed Sudokai and Gun Griffin Xbox game. So let me know if you want to do a trade or something. I mean, you can hit me up. I mean, we're friends on Discord. So hit me up, Ryan, because I have some stuff there if you're interested. I'm all about trading. It helps me get. I'll even do equal value. Of course, I try to get more value, but I don't care if I can trade for something I'm wanting. then I'll do that. And I'm helping out other people that collect. So, yeah, let me know. Games, it's okay. It's okay if you're late as long as you're here. In fact, let me go to a Bible lesson. So the the one who came in late, the master that was giving out the work, the one who came in last still got the same payment. So, and that's the cool thing about the gospel, get the same payment. So games, even though you're in here late, you still get to join in and have fun like you've been here since the beginning. You're building a Lego Bronco. Nice. I know your son. Is that with your son, or is that just something you wanted to do? I didn't know you built and collected Legos. I know your son did all that. Hmm? I didn't know that. How about not knowing this? I knew your son was into it. Oh, how I love a Bronco. I don't know how, Coca, I don't know how you guys are able to edit while watching videos. I can't do that. I'm so one-track minded, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. She has the whole scene. Oh, wait, no. I did know that because you showed that. I remember you showing that. What's up, Lori? How's it going? For Ninja Warrior, time to get to work. We had a premiere watching party for M Ninja Warrior. What is M Ninja Warrior? You know what that is, Amber? I don't know. She said, Mama with the camera said, we had a premiere watching party for AM Ninja Warrior. Oh, man, I'm dumb tonight. American Ninja Warrior. Yeah. Well, yeah. America, I feel so stupid. I said AM Ninja Warrior. Don't just, we'll delete that out of here. I should know what that is. We used to watch that all the time. Yeah, American Ninja Warrior show on NBC. Yeah, I know what it is. I've seen it a million times. That was in the back of my head, but I don't know. For some reason, it didn't register to me. That's what you were talking about. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's cool. Your kids' coaches are on this. That's super cool. Yeah. No, Lori. I feel, well, I'm talking to both Loris right now. I can relate to Mama with a Camera, Lori, because this used to be the time this was my bedtime, 9 o'clock, 8:30 sometimes, maybe even 8 sometimes when I was doing landscaping. But now that I'm doing this is the time I work. Well, I mean, I work through the day, but this is the time because I want to make sure everything's done before the next day. The proper terminology is Lego. Lego is plural for Lego. Sorry, I must have said Legos. My bad. Lori's kids are actual ninjas. Yes. That's awesome. I'm using the stream as I edit, so I have background noise. Wow, so this is good for background noise while you're editing? See, I can't do that because I have to hear what's being said in the video and all that. Games, by the way, if you know anyone that has Sega Saturn stuff or things that they don't want that they would want to sell or trade to me that I could use to trade and sell to get my Sega Saturn collection, that would be awesome. I was hoping a guy I met on Facebook would be on here tonight. He sold me a Saturn game, so some of my budget has been used already. So, well, guys, it is getting 9:30. I think that was it. That was all that I really wanted to cover. For some of you gamers out there that like to trade, I thought about doing this. If you guys remember Rolling Retro, I talked to him, and he thought this might be a good idea. I want to hear what you guys thought. I thought about setting up a live thing where I don't know if I do it live or not, but where I meet with people and we make trades right off the bat. Like, I don't know if I should do it on a video or if I should just set up like a private chat. So let me know what you guys think. I think, Coco, you talked about trading the other night, and I think you mentioned that and how I like to do that. I would recommend trading for anything. as long as you like know like a niche market, like if you know vintage shirts, if you know sneakers. The cool thing about trading is that, like, for one, you're finding what you like and you're helping somebody else, but a lot of times you'll trade something that maybe sits longer, but you trade it for something right around the same value that sells quicker, and or it's more desirable. People will even pay up, or they'll do that. Plus, like okay, for example, I like Alexander Wang, Adidas Alexander Wang shoes, but not many people even know what that is. Um, so like a Yeezy or something people really want, so they may trade more about. So let's say you trade your shoe for the Yeezys, then somebody else may say, oh, I really want those, but I don't have the money. I'll trade you double the amount of value of shoes for those Yeezys. And so that's what I do with video games. People really want this certain game and they just don't have the money, so, or system, console, or whatever, and they'll trade to do that. What's up, Mark? How's it going, man? If you guys haven't checked out OG&Z, go check out his YouTube. If somebody can put it in the chat there. He's got some good mad skills on the editing. I don't know if you got to watch the premiere, man, but I haven't reached your level, but I'm trying to get there. Oh, I didn't see what you said. Oh, yeah, don't say that. Rachel says I just threw away a bunch of Saturn stuff. Yeah, If any of you throw away Saturn stuff, go back in the garbage and dig it up, because that would be really stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. Flipper Dude says, I want to trade all of my video game stuff for vintage clothes and caps and just pop culture in general. Kind of like the 10 lunchbox. Okay, so by the way, your Xbox, I do want to trade for that. So I'm still waiting to know what all. I just saw what Rich said. I'm still waiting for what all you have to sell. So Steve, let me know what all you have. I definitely want to trade. I don't have too much pop stuff. I mean, I have that Billy Bass. Is that considered? No. I have some Fisher Price stuff as vintage, but I don't think you want that. Man, all my stuff. I have some G.I. Joe. Oh, I know what. Hold up. All right, Steve. What about G.I. Joe, like 80s G.I. Joe in the box? What in the world am I doing wrong? G.I. Joe, this is the Cobra Bug. It is missing a few parts, just little things like the vents and a few missiles. And then the drivers, I sold the drivers separately. But if this is something you're interested in, I would definitely trade. Because I don't really mess with G.I. Joe much anymore. It takes up so much room. So I don't really mess with it really anymore. The box isn't in the greatest condition. But yeah, Steve, if you want to trade some G.I. Joe, I don't know if you saw it, but I didn't even think about that. I have some more G.I. Joe, like loose G.I. Joe stuff. I'm trying to think. I have a few vintage clothing. Few vintage. That's not the correct English. I have a few pieces of vintage clothing. I don't know, Rachel. It would be stupid like Rolling in Poison Ivy, but I don't know what's more stupid. Right now, for me, I think it would be wiser for me if I was to roll around in Poison Ivy than to throw away my Saturn stuff. The only reason I say that is because I have 15 Saturn games right here, and my Saturn collection alone is probably worth like $2,000. So, yeah, it would be really stupid if I threw that away. Chat friends, the mystery box I got from Keith is fire. So good. There you go. I appreciate that, Lori. Awesome. Yeah, so mystery boxes are still going out. Like I said, a lot of you came in later. Check the recap. I won't go through it all. I'll make it real quick. Giveaways are changing up. There's going to be different types of giveaways. Some are just for fun. I'm going to give away merch. We're getting a new logo and a new design and a new slogan, I guess you could say. Can I say what it is? Should we wait?
We haven't really nailed it down.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. But we have new shirts coming sooner than later. So we have new shirts, but we're going to start with giving away stickers, buttons, stuff like that. So anyways, we're going to have gumballs. Make it short. You're going to be able to get a gumball during the live, and then you're going to figure out what your giveaway is, whether it's a reseller box, mystery box, whether it's a shout out on a YouTube channel, YouTube video dedicated to you, $10, or the ultimate one is $100 to the store. Now, sometimes the giveaway boxes are worth more than $100, but the thing is that it's miscellaneous. So if you get $100, you could also win $100 to the store, getting, pick exactly what you want. But I appreciate the shout out. What is up, Mary? How's it going? What is up, brother? And I'll say sister. So there we go. Interesting. Is the G.I. Joe interesting, or is the giveaway interesting? So, well, right on. Well, I think that was it. We'll probably go into a game. I'm going to do the game a little bit different today. Oh yeah. For those that weren't on, that are on now, because there's a lot of new people, I have 2 things you need to be looking out for this week. So either going to be in an Instagram reel, Instagram story, short on YouTube, or long form video. So between now and next Monday, I'm going to either type something out on one of those outlets, platforms, or I'm going to actually make a video, and I'm going to have a word of the week. So when you hear me say word of the week or see me type word of the week, and know what it is, remember what that is. Also, you're going to have a random fact. Now, I'm only doing the random facts on my streams, the Pickin Preacher Plays. So I know Ryan Blissett, I know you stream Stardew Valley. So if you ever get a chance to come on Thursday nights, right now we're streaming Tears of the Kingdom with my kids, but I'm probably going to do Mario Mario 64 because they're not going to be here. But it's a random fact. So the giveaways for everyone is going to be the random fact. So knowing what it is on the next live, and then word of the week. And so what I'm going to do is say the word of the week in the live. I'm not even going to mention it. I'm not going to mention that I'm saying it. You just got to know what it is through the week. And then during the live, when I say that word, let's say the word of the week in one of the videos, I go, so the word of the week, folks, is banana chips. Okay. And so during the live, I'm going to say, man, I was eating banana chips the other day. And you're going to go, banana chips. And whoever types it in first, when I say it's got to be after I say it. So, yeah. And then that's it right there. You win $1 million. No, you don't win $1 million. But you do win a gumball for the chance to either win a giveaway, reseller box, or whatever the giveaways are. And with the random fact, I'm going to ask randomly during the live, I'm going to say, what is the random fact? And I'm going to be watching the chat. Whoever says it first, boom, gets another gumball. Now, then the giveaway, the mystery box game giveaway, this is going to be the final night we're doing it the way we've been doing it. But after that, it's going to be a gumball again. You win a gumball, and whatever the gumball says is what you win. Keith, I won 13 giveaways last week, but never received these. You just know I forgot about Cha-Ching Kings last week. Rachel said she won 13 giveaways last week. I just got a Wii tower to house my console and games. Nice. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I am going to still keep the Pickin Preacher, but I have a new slogan logo that goes with something like what I'm doing. So it's I'm still going to be the Pickin Preacher, but it's going to be a logo. I don't know how to explain it. You'll just see when it comes out. I like it. It looks very retro. It looks very vintage. Is that the right word? It looks very vintage. It looks very old school. So well, it'll be a few weeks. Yeah. Well, if I gave away 13 giveaways to you, it's probably going to be, it takes about 2 weeks for one giveaway, so you can expect about 26 weeks from now to receive them all. Yes, it is a legit game, so definitely pay attention, folks. So the point of this is because two things. I'm wanting to be more engaged with everybody because I find I'm like, I'm not going to post. I'm doing YouTube videos all week. I won't post a story. I won't post a reel. So this is going to keep me engaged with the social media and with everybody. And I'm going to be having to watch people and talking to people and all that stuff. It doesn't go against the rules if, like, let's say, Mary, you know what the word is. And if somebody's like, oh, I didn't see it, what's the word? Then, but why would you want to share it? That's right. But you can. That just means if you guys don't like watching game streams, you're just going to have to if you want if you want to see the random fact. It will be hidden in his living room on a Wednesday, Mark. Just look for it. Sure, man. Come on over. You get to come into the living room. No, banana chips is one word. It's a compound word. I'm sorry. It's a compound word, Mary. So, Keith was giving away all his stuff every Monday, kind of changing up so you can keep your store going. There's a little bit of truth in that, but no. We also gave away a lot of stuff that we're not selling that we used to sell. Like, we don't do as much clothes, but now we're getting back into clothes. So like I said, we would get a bunch of that, but we didn't want to just give away the stuff we weren't selling, even though a lot of people wanted the stuff we weren't selling and didn't want the stuff we were selling. But it got difficult having to, like, remove this and remove this here and move this here and make sure I did that. So if it's not every week, and who knows, you might get the gumball every week. That is a reseller box. But yeah, that did have a little bit to do with it. It was just, I'm trying to keep a better grip of things. That's right. Pickin Preacher sticker on the car. No. I'm still going to keep those. I'm going to have another type of sticker that it's going to be dealing with. It's going to be kind of like a branding thing. It's going to be something that makes people think about me. Yeah, well, but do you need to upgrade to the car? So, don't worry. As you know, the sticker is just going to add value to your car because I'm super famous and all that. All right, guys. Well, I said I was going to get into the game, so now we're going to get into the game. I'm just having fun talking to everybody. I have fun just going on. All right. Well, we're going to get into the game. I have a different game. So I usually do the comic strip. And like I said, okay, so guys, this is the last giveaway. If you've won a giveaway in the last month, well, okay, let me say this. If you've won 2 giveaways already, you can still participate, but I'm not going to pick you. So even if you win, then, too bad because you've already got it. But if you haven't won, then you really need to get in on this. It's not going to be the comic strip today. It's going to be an acronym. Is that what it's called? So let me pull this up. And so, no. I have a different game. So I just gotta be careful. Okay, so what this is? Well, here I'm going to put it up here. Actually, I don't need to show it to you. So the game is this. I have a word, and I'm going to tell you what it is. So the word, the word is reseller. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's, so you don't have to put hashtag reseller or anything like that. Just know the word is reseller. So here's the game. I want you guys to come up with a romantic comedy. that I want you to come up with a romantic comedy title for a movie that has the word reseller in it. So come up with a romantic comedy film with the word reseller in the title. I thought of, hold on. Before we do that, because I was originally going to say flipper, but I didn't know how well that would go over. We should probably we'll stick with reseller. I'm just going to stick with reseller because I don't know what I would get if I put flipper on there. Let's just stick with reseller. Okay, come up with a romantic comedy film with this word in the title. Reseller. So if you guys can think of a romantic comedy title, go ahead and go. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes, and whoever wins, you will get the final. Well, I mean, I'm still going to be giving away mystery boxes, but this is the final one in this way of doing things. All right, time starts almost. You can go ahead and start, but I'm starting with the 2-minute clock. You can put up as many titles as you want. Just only one of them's going to stick. All right, let's go. Reseller in Seattle. Nice. Reseller romance at the bins. I see 2 very similar. Romancing the bins. I like that. Romancing the bins. I don't even know what that would look like. The reseller and the beast. That reminds me of the thing about that you guys picked on the live about the somebody said something about bins and a Haitian or something. The little reseller. Nice. Romeo, the reseller. Reseller flips their comps. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay, see, I didn't even catch it at first. So I didn't have reseller, so that's not a word. Reseller in the city. Oh, see, that's sweet. Reese's Happy and Grumpy's Adventures. Now that is sweet. Slightly used Valentine cards, a reseller romance. Oh, wow. I just caught it. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. All right, we got more. Let's see. We got 30 seconds while you're reselling. Doom, 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 doom. Reseller seeking organized romantic. Reseller seeking organized romantic. Nice. All right, I think we got 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see. I had one in here for a while. Let's see. Reseller before Christmas. Reseller hoarding hearts. Okay, just because I liked how it flowed, I'm gonna have to go with this one. Romancing the Bins. I would like to see what that movie would be like. Romancing the Bins. All were very good. OG and Z, Mark. Romancing the Bins. I'm gonna take yours. I thought that was good. Very good, very good. Everybody had good ones. So, way to go. All right, so Mark, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to put my email up here, and just send me your address, and I will send you a mystery box. So, it does, didn't it? I was like, that sounds like a movie title. Mark is a romantic. Mark can make reselling and bins. He can make Goodwill bins romantic. Is that a good thing? If you can make the Goodwill bins romantic, I guess that's a good thing, especially if you're with a reseller, right? It did. He said, "Oh, okay, I didn't even think about that. Will, you did catch me. Well, It didn't have the word reseller. It had reselling. I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide for today. I'm going to let it slide. I had one rule and I failed. All right, we'll see. Everybody okay? All right. I'm going to have to pull it, man. You don't win anymore, Mark. That's what I do. I let you win. I dangle it over you, and then I say, no, it's not yours anymore. All right. Well, the rules. Yeah. See, I like to bend the rules a little. It's the root word for reseller, which was resell. So, Steve says, I'm romancing the Benz, never leaving your poor heart alone every night, every day. Wow. Well, you won, Mark. Let the naysayers nay. Let them and say naysay. Let them naysay. Who cares? There you go. You won. All right. So if you will, I don't know if I put that up here. Go ahead and send me your address and kind of the stuff you are mostly looking for and reselling. I think I heard you mention on Coco and Chewy's live you like shoes. I think that's what you mentioned. Oh, I didn't even see that single white reseller. Did somebody put that? I didn't even see that one. That is pretty good. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because I think everybody in here has won one before. Mary, have you won a reseller box yet? I'm gonna bend the rules twice. Mark gets to get it bent a little, and then Mary gets it. So we in the rules, Mary. You both are one, two. Oh, there we go. In just a second. All right, so we have 2 winners tonight. Good job. Yeah, all right. Go ahead and both of you send me your address, and just wait about 3 weeks and it will come in. So, all right, guys. Well, I had a lot of fun. Please don't forget to. Is it cutting out right now? I know I saw my camera go out. Is it fine right now? I don't know what sleep is. No, it's good. Mary, you've been here since the beginning. You've been here since I had like 30 subscribers or something. So, absolutely. I'm absolutely okay with that. So, yeah. Amen. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun. I better get off here. It is approaching 10 o'clock. That's when I try to end, or maybe 11 for some of you, 8 for some of you. So I had a lot of fun. Remember, guys, be watching if you're on Instagram, the Pickin Preacher, be looking for posts, stories, reels, and I will say the word of the week. Okay, I'm going to say the word of the week. It also could be on YouTube Shorts, and it could be on the next Monday, the premiere right before this. So whenever it is, it's going to be within this week. So whenever you get it, lock it in. I'm going to say it next week. And then also Thursday nights on the stream, we do a live stream for we do games. I can't even think. I can't talk right now. That was a really funky looking face, but it's going to be the. Help me out here. My mind's going blank. Like Kyle said, I need to get some sleep. Not the word of the week, but the random fact. So those are the 2 things you got to be looking out for. And we'll have a lot of fun next week, guys. I'm really excited. Had a lot of fun. Miss Tabitha, hey, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming in. Ryan. This is the first time here. I really appreciate it. And it's fun. All right, guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming in, and I will see you guys throughout the week. God bless. Have a good night. See how long I can wave there. See, I'm still waving.